Hi, we are Hair Hero Elite. Here are a couple of tips about AquaScalp home health care. Hey, why do I need to use AquaScalp 2 to 3 times a day? Like I've said in many different things, it's to resolve the issue. When you have a cold, you take cold medicine 2 to 3 times a day until your cold is gone. Sometimes people do it for a whole month. But with AquaScalp, we got to get that blood flowing, cancel any inflammation that's on the skin if it is, and have that cell start to regenerate, that dermal papilla to regenerate and cause healing. So sometimes I tell people, start looking for a change in 90 days. To see a difference. If you look at the flyer, you can see on the flyer where it's a 90-day process, and it was completely covered with my daughter because she was adamant about having to have her hair back. So that's why she stayed on top of it 2 to 3 times a day until it was resolved. And then she continued to use, and she slowed up from doing it 2 or 3 times a day. Well, she doesn't have to do it two or three times a day once that hair is fully grown back, but you want to keep your hair health, so you still want to keep applying it because you want to keep it growing at its best pace. When the circulation has been increased, you can get faster hair growth because it's getting all the nourishment it's supposed to get. Actually, your hair probably slowed up. It's not getting enough nutrients from the blood. And that's probably the real speed that your hair should be growing, but you're probably growing, let's just say you're growing at 50% because you have poor circulation. When you increase the circulation, your hair will grow faster because you're creating an optimal environment for growth. Just like when you're gardening. We was doing my mom raised garden, and they was talking about we need compost or we need fertilizer. That's what AquaScalp does. It's like your fertilizer for your garden, and everything is gonna grow. I tell people, the dry scalp is like a desert. How many things grow in a desert? Some things grow in a desert. It's not many. But how many things grow in a rainforest? You start seeing all kinds of plants you've never seen before. And that's the interpretation of having proper hydration and moisture. And that's what AquaScalp does. Hope you tune in. Hope this was a helpful tip to you.